You wake up one day. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. You open your eyes and immediately something feels different about your body. You can't quite put your finger on what's wrong. Yet you just know that something is off and you have no idea what it is. You run to the bathroom, you look at yourself in the mirror, and you see an entirely different person to the person that you were before. You are not in your body anymore. You have been body swapped. All the features of your face that you have come to know so well over the years have been completely flipped, altered. Your bone structure isn't the same. Your hair isn't the same. Your skin is a different texture, even. You're a different height, and even your smell is different. You have no idea what happened. There's no explanation for this, or how this could have happened in the first place. But you know that in your head, you are still you. It is still your consciousness in this wrong body. So you put on your clothes, and you go out, and for a time you manage to forget that you're in the wrong body. It's not so bad, is it? But everywhere you go, people are calling you the name of the person who you swapped bodies with. And you don't even know this person. People are treating you completely differently. Maybe the person you've swapped with wasn't such a good human being, because some people are even being straight up mean to you for no reason. People keep calling you by this other person's name, and no matter how many times you correct them and tell them your real name, they say, "Oh, stop playing with me. I know who you are." And you keep telling them, "No, I'm not who you think I am." And they don't listen, because to them, you are not that person that you're saying you are. So you think, okay, if people aren't seeing me for who I really am, maybe I can change my appearance so that they can get the point. I'm going to make an effort to look like my old self. So you do. You wear your usual clothes, you style your hair the way that you used to, you use makeup to fill in the details. Maybe if you can afford it, you go to a plastic surgeon and you ask them to help you look more like your old self. And it's not perfect, but it's different enough that people at least stop assuring that you're actually the person you swapped bodies with. However, there are many, many people who believe that what you have done to yourself is wrong. They say that you should have just accepted the body that you were in, that you should have just played the role of the person you were swapped with and given up on who you really were inside. Many of them even want you to revert back to the person that you weren't, because they're uncomfortable with you. And all they can really say is, God wouldn't want this. It's unnatural. But they can't really back up what they're saying with why it's wrong. They just expect you to understand their point of view without even recognizing your point of view. And even though it has nothing to do with them or their lives, they make it clear that they are uncomfortable with you, that they do not like you, and they do not like what you have done with your body. But then you find people who do accept you, who don't care about who you were before, but who you are inside. You find people who don't even know that you were ever that other person to begin with. And some of these people have even been through the exact same experience. You find comfort and solace with these people. They become your family and friends. You form lifelong bonds with these people who just accept you, no strings attached. Your child has told you who they really are inside. If you want to see them through this to the end and be in that second group with them, then you only need to do one thing: accept them. Accepting them does not mean that they're going to be chopped up or put on hormones right away, because everybody's transitioning journey is different, and some might even come out the other end and realize that they aren't trans. But regardless of where they go on that journey, it is their journey of self-discovery, and it will take a hell of a lot of pressure off of them if you can simply tell them, "I accept you." Your child is your child, yes, but they are their own person as well. If you can respect and accept that their journey in life is not going to be what you originally imagined for them, you can guarantee a spot for yourself on that train through their journey of self-discovery. You can keep them safe, Make sure that they are loved and treated right, and you can be their rock for them during what is going to be an incredibly emotional, vulnerable, and joyous time for them. There is a lot of crazy rhetoric and misinformation out there about transitioning, so I encourage you to find unbiased sources of information together with your child. Because if your kid is anything like I was when I started questioning my gender, then they already have a lot of information that I'm sure they wouldn't mind sharing with you. If you're on the internet searching what to do when your kid is trans or any variation of that on the web, then I think it's safe to say that you love and care about your child and you truly want what is best for them. And I can tell you, as a trans person myself, the only thing that we really, really need from you is for you to accept us, to listen to us, and be there for us. Thank you for watching. Now, go hug your trans kid. If you really want to light up their world, go call them your son or your daughter, whatever they prefer. Ask them first. But seriously, go hug them.